The average real estate online lead converts at just 2 to 5%. That means for every 100 leads that enter most agents' pipelines through online marketing, websites, portals, and paid advertising, the majority of professionals in this industry are closing only 2 to 5 actual transactions. And when you truly stop and think about what that means in practical terms, it becomes clear that most agents are working extremely hard, spending significant amounts of money, and managing large volumes of prospects while capturing only a very small fraction of the revenue potential that already exists inside their businesses. Today, we are going to analyze exactly why that happens. Using verified 2026 industry benchmark data, we will break down what real conversion performance actually looks like, where most agents are unintentionally losing deals, and how relatively small improvements in conversion rate can completely transform income, stability, and long-term growth. This is not a motivational video. This is a data-driven briefing. Define the problem. Most real estate professionals sincerely believe that their biggest challenge is a lack of leads. They assume that if they could just generate more inquiries, more registrations, more signups, and more contacts, then their income problems would naturally disappear. As a result, many agents continuously invest in new platforms, new advertising channels, new lead providers, and new marketing tools, hoping that the next system will finally deliver the breakthrough they are looking for. Every year, the real estate industry spends billions of dollars on advertising, software, and lead generation. And yet, despite this enormous investment, close rates remain locked between 2 and 5%. The uncomfortable truth is that most agents do not have a lead shortage. They have a conversion shortage. They are very busy. They are sending messages, making calls, attending appointments, posting content, running promotions, and managing paperwork. However, activity does not automatically translate into effective decision-making. Being constantly occupied does not mean that you are guiding prospects toward confident, timely purchasing decisions. Without clear systems, structured follow-up processes, and consistent performance tracking, additional leads simply create more noise, more stress, and more missed opportunities. This is why activity and productivity are not the same thing. And this is why the real problem is almost always conversion. Present the data. Let's now examine what the verified 2026 data actually shows. These benchmarks are based on large-scale reporting from brokerages, teams, CRM systems, and marketing platforms across multiple markets and transaction types. A. National average conversion rate. The national average online real estate lead to close rate is 2.5%. This figure represents what most agents are achieving when working with internet-generated prospects, website inquiries, portal registrations, and paid advertising leads. In practical terms, this means that when 100 people express interest online, between 95 and 98 of them will never complete a transaction with the agent who originally received that inquiry. This is not a personal failure. It is a systemic performance issue across the industry. B. Referral versus internet gap. One of the most important findings in the data is the dramatic difference between referral-based prospects and internet-based prospects. Referral-based leads, 25% conversion rate. Internet/portal leads, 4% conversion rate. This gap exists because the psychology of these two lead sources is fundamentally different. Referral prospects enter the relationship with an established foundation of credibility. They already believe that you are competent, trustworthy, and capable, because someone they respect has validated you. They also tend to approach the process with clearer intentions and stronger motivation, because they are often referred at moments when a move is already under serious consideration. In contrast, internet leads are usually anonymous, cautious, and highly comparative. They are often gathering information, testing multiple agents, and delaying decisions until they feel fully confident. As a result, earning their commitment requires far more structured communication, consistent engagement, and long-term relationship building. C. Teams versus solo agents. The data also shows a clear performance gap between structured teams and independent solo agents. Structured teams. 5. 10% average conversion rate. Solo agents, 1.5, 3% average conversion rate. This difference does not exist because team members are more talented or more intelligent. It exists because teams operate within defined systems. Teams are designed to eliminate delays, reduce inconsistency, and enforce accountability. Leads are responded to quickly, often within minutes. Responsibilities are clearly assigned. Follow-up sequences are automated or scheduled. Performance metrics are monitored. By contrast, solo agents must manage every function simultaneously, including marketing, prospecting, appointments, negotiations, administration, and customer service. When one person attempts to perform all these roles without support, conversion efficiency inevitably suffers. Financial modeling. To understand why these percentages matter so much, we need to translate them into real financial outcomes. Consider the following example. Example model. 100 leads per month. At a 3% conversion rate, 3 closings. At an 8% conversion rate, 8 closings. Assume an average commission of $10,000 per transaction. At 3 closings, monthly income equals $30,000. At 8 closings, monthly income equals $80,000. The difference is $50,000 per month. Over a 12-month period, that represents a $600,000 revenue gap generated from the exact same lead volume. This is why improving conversion from 3 to 7% can dramatically increase revenue. The change appears small in percentage terms, but it creates exponential financial consequences. Practical takeaway. The most important conclusion from this research is that conversion performance is not fixed. It is shaped by operational behavior, communication quality, and process discipline. 4 variables consistently influence results. Speed to lead. Response time strongly affects emotional engagement and perceived professionalism. Prospects who receive immediate responses feel valued, prioritized, and confident in the relationship. Delays weaken momentum and increase competitive exposure. Follow-up consistency. Most transactions require multiple interactions over extended periods. Consistent, structured follow-up ensures that prospects remain connected even when they are not immediately ready to act. Message. Persona alignment. Different buyer segments respond to different messaging frameworks. Effective agents adapt their communication style to match client motivations, concerns, and decision-making patterns. Decision timing. High-performing agents remain present throughout long buying cycles. They understand that timing, not persuasion, is often the determining factor. Improving any of these variables raises conversion. Improving all of them creates sustainable competitive advantage. For full 2026 benchmark data, visit conversionrealtor.com/conversion research. And if you want to analyze how your personal performance compares to industry benchmarks, you can use the free ROI calculator at conversionrealtor.com/ROI Impact Calculator. Data-driven awareness is the foundation of long-term growth. Closing line. In real estate, sustainable income is not determined by how many leads you collect. It is determined by how effectively you convert informed interest into confident decisions.